Welcome to Battered and Proud. It's a college football podcast, even though there's really no teams to talk about anymore. The good ones are out now, but we're going to
Not
still
true.
show up. We're going to still show up and we're going to still talk about um, college football. For all of you college football geniuses who understand um, what geniuses sound like, which is me, and I'm the proud one. Izzy here. And then I also have with me the battered.
Swami.
Some people call him Swampy. Some people call him Shardy. And then we have, I don't, the in between down below, right?
Just whatever. Yeah,
Mr. He's a Michelin man now, it looks like.
a Michelin man. Yeah, Michigan,
Oh, Michigan, I mean.
Michigan. Yeah,
Michigan
go
man.
go blue.
Yeah. I got it mixed up because they do have a Michelin man, but they say Michigan man.
Yeah,
So Alex and I actually had some heartbreak a couple weeks ago at Calfield.
yeah. We both went.
And Alex and I
Devastating.
were so hopeful the whole time. We just kept seeing signs. Alex kept looking at me and he's like, it's a sign. It's a sign. And I agreed with him and I'm like, it really is. And
Yeah,
we're gonna pull this out. And we were driving down and I was like, this is gonna be good. We'll go into overtime, we'll pull it out. We can say we were here. That didn't happen.
Of course it didn't happen. And who called it? Who's the only one that picked Miami? Then you want to call me Swampy, Shardy, whatever you want to call me. But I guess who got it? Guess who got it? This guy right here, right? I called it. That's why I didn't go. That's why I didn't want to go because I knew A&M was going to lose. After they, after the way Marcel Reed performed in the second half of the Texas game, I knew he was done. You could have stuck a fork in him then. I watched it firsthand. I was there in Austin to watch it. To watch him unravel. And once that happened, I mean, he was done
He unraveled in the South Carolina game too, but he came back.
because South Carolina is garbage. And to be honest with you, you say every SEC game is a war. It's a war amongst, garbage teams because they are. The SEC is not what it was. It's not. The dominant conference now is the Big Ten. It's obvious.
it's
Note
not the
he
Big Ten.
said,
They only have four teams.
That's not true. All
note
these four
he,
teams keep beating all these SEC teams, right? Look what happened last night or yesterday. Illinois
don't
beat
talk
You have
Tennessee.
about,
half your
get
team though.
real. Get
You have
real about
half your
talking about bowl
scholarship
games.
players
Well, I mean, we'll get
playing in a
real, but
bowl
the
There,
the
games.
fa- the Big Ten has only lost one game, and it was last night. The USC lost against TCU. That's it.
have you
I mean,
heard the term opt out? Have you heard that term?
yeah, whatever.
Okay.
I mean,
There's,
a game is a game. Okay, so a game is a game. We can talk about the playoff games. Let's talk about how bad the ACC was supposed to be this year and how horrible we talked about them. And guess what? Not even their top team comes in and beats. They have two losses in the ACC. They come at Kyle Field and manhandle Texas A&M in their own stadium. They
I mean,
scored three
I wouldn't
points.
say it was manhandling.
They did. They missed five field goals. Okay, so they it could have been 40-3 easily. You know,
That really
that's how
sucked.
bad it
That
was.
really was bad. Every time they missed a field goal, I was like, this is a gift and we need to accept it, you
Yeah, take
know?
advantage of it, right? You think so,
Yeah.
right? But I told
Yeah.
you, Marcel Reed he was done. No mas. He should have just started waving his white flag. I can't do this. Someone come in and take over for me because I'm going to screw up again. So sorry, I'm not your guy.
He'll be
I'm
better next year.
okay. I'm glad y'all have
He's
confidence in him.
I so the
A&M will be lucky to
guy
go 6-6 next year.
the
Lucky.
new the new offensive coordinator for A&M, I don't know anything about him. I don't know his worth as an offensive coordinator, but he did bring KC and Craver in.
It's obvious that's the reason why Elko picked him is because he's a good recruiter. So, yeah, I mean, you're right. He did. And he was at A&M and M, and he got promoted to offensive coordinator. Good luck to him.
And I
But
also like the dude they brought back for the defensive coordinator. Why are you shaking your head? I like that guy.
the defensive coordinator's gone.
Yeah, they
He's
brought it. They already hired a
he's
new one.
I know.
Yeah,
And then they
and he
hired
was a
and here's the
yeah.
other guy. Did you see the guy they just hired as linebackers coach? Come on. He was the Arkansas defensive coordinator for the last 3 years. They look great on defense.
What's next, Alex?
Let's pick
Let's pick. What do you want to pick?
Oh, and
the
also,
games.
uh,
Are
what
you
do
going to
you,
acknowledge that I was the only one that picked Miami, by the way?
why
Hello?
do I have to acknowledge it? You're
Because
acknowledging
I
it.
am,
You're
because
battered, and you
Yeah,
I
always
you,
pick
want you to,
against
I
A&M.
want you
that
to know,
doesn't
I
mean
mean, I
anything.
was the only one that had 100% picks right on the first round of the
You
playoff game.
freaking picked,
100%.
you picked against A&M the whole effing year. So technically, you're a little lopsided. Okay?
No, I didn't think they would lose to Samford.
All right. Also, did y'all watch the OU Alabama game? Did y'all watch that game?
Yes.
I didn't watch it.
Um, I don't know what was worse. Like, and I know we talked about it last week, but I asked Bruce because right after the A&M game, he called me because he knew I wanted to like change my name and move to another country. And so, he said, I said, what, I don't know what's worse, like to handle the situation in the first quarter and then do nothing for the rest of the game or to do like what A&M did. Like I at least OU like scored touchdowns,
That's right.
you know? And they were like killing it the first quarter.
They were 17 nothing. They were up.
That was tough. And
But
I
that's
was
a good question. I
peacocking.
mean, what kind of fan would you want to be? Would you want to watch a game where we're kicking butt, 21-0, or something that you're tied into the whole game, the whole game, and then at the end you don't score a touchdown and lose. So
We just never scored a touchdown. Not
Hmm.
one touchdown.
At
yeah,
home at Kyle
And
Field.
that one pass, Alex, the one to Craver, where it looked like that pass was 800 yards. It looked like an 800-yard pass that Craver caught
yeah,
and ran it down in the red zone.
can get in.
We could not get in.
There was a lot of questionable calls, but you never play so poorly that the officiating
Oh
dictates
my
the
I
God.
outcome.
Here
agree.
we
There
go.
were questionable calls, but
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
that's ball.
There we go. Yeah. So I
Anyway,
want to re I want to that's I had some other people say the same thing about that. There are some questionable calls and it could have gone A&M's way and it could have been the difference of the game. You know what? I want to throw up in your face when you say that because I just
But
do.
did you hear how I finished it? But you never play so poorly that you allow the officiating to dictate the outcome of the game.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay. Yeah.
agree with
Throw in the
them.
butt, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
What do you
Well,
Gotcha.
say?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't
Mhm.
know, but I will say there was a questionable calls with Miami in 2002, Miami against Ohio State that gave Ohio State the win. And so maybe uh Miami
They're
will
making up.
win. They'll remember that and they'll come back and
I mean,
today they'll come out victorious.
it's just another part of the game that you gotta face. If you have to play against referees too. That's just another part of the part of the way the game goes. You have to accept it and move on. Because winners find a way and losers find an excuse, right? And obviously, that's all I was hearing after A&M lost against Miami. Is all I heard was excuses. Well, the officials they made some questionable calls, and if it would gone our way, the targeting call. Okay.
Any way
Winners
we
find
can
a way to
do
win.
picks now?
Losers find an excuse.
All
Okay, and
right.
A&M has a
Do you
has
want
a
to
long
lead?
history of finding ways of excuses to why they lost.
Do you want to lead the didn't A&M just hire someone from JMU?
The defensive coordinator. Yeah, and Oregon scored like 80 points in the first half, so that's a great pick. Good job.
No, the defensive coordinator.
Yeah. Then Oregon scored 80 points in the first half.
Oh,
Good job.
but he's not going to be the defensive coordinator. He's like the
No, he is the defensive coordinator.
for A&M.
Correct.
Not correct.
Okay, then who is?
That
It-
guy, that big dude who was the interim after Jimbo left, he's back.
he's not the defensive coordinator, though. That's Terry
Yeah.
Price.
Are you
God.
sure?
Yes. I mean, get with it, Elizabeth. I mean, I know more about your team than you do. It's ridiculous.
I really thought he was defensive coordinator.
Mm, no,
Okay.
incorrect.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna check your facts.
6-6 next year. Congratulations. I can't wait for next year's podcast. It's gonna be great. Did y'all see who Texas hired? Will Muschamp.
That,
Yeah, but he's done.
What do you mean he's done?
He's a
He's
has
getting.
been.
They're gonna.
yeah.
Dude,
He has
he's
no fire left in him. He was young when he came there first, right?
no
And he
fire
was
in him.
really,
He's
huh?
all fired up, dude. He's
No,
ready to
dude,
go.
have you watched him coach after he left
Absolutely.
Texas? No,
I,
he's
I
not.
don't think
He's
he
not
was
the
a great head
insane
coach,
defensive
but he's an
coordinator that he used to be.
unbelievable
No,
defensive coordinator. And what makes it even worse for
he's
A&M is he
mediocre.
owns A&M. He owns
No.
A&M at whatever school he went to. I mean, A&M is just. I mean, is there any way they can they get Texas off the schedule? Because they're guaranteed as long as they got Sark and as long as they got Muschamp, A&M has no chance against
What
Texas.
Texas fans want is him to start punching a damn chalkboard again. It's not going to happen. He's not that
Oh yeah,
energetic.
no, he's
No, he's
ready.
not. No,
I
no.
I just heard him. I just
He's
heard an
too
interview with
old.
him not too long ago.
Yeah.
He's ready to go. He's
Okay.
fired up.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like Muschamp either though. Like I
Of
don't
course you
like
don't,
that
because he
guy.
kicks A&M's ass every year. That's
No,
why.
that's not why.
Yeah.
That's fake
That's not
news.
why.
Well, I mean, I would. I'd hate him if he beat me every year.
I
So,
don't like him because he's a douche, you know?
well, okay.
But
He's a douche that finds a way to beat A&M
I
every year.
understand why
Okay.
you align with him because, you know, because he's a
Douche.
douche.
Yeah.
And he'll find a way. And another reason why Sark brought him on is he'll find a way to break that because he came from Georgia and he's got some secrets on Georgia. So he's going to bring him in and he's gonna
Secrets
help
on
beat them.
Yeah,
Georgia.
because Kirby doesn't know how to alter his game. You're
Yeah,
right.
well,
Yeah.
he's
He's
gonna
got that
bring.
one little
That's one of the
notebook and
main.
he
That's
goes by.
another reason why they brought him in. So they'll beat
Okay.
they'll beat Georgia now with Muschamp on board. They're gonna be so
Okay.
dominant,
You know,
I hate to see it, but it's just gonna be. I mean, they're the new Alabama. So
The new Alabama.
they
He's
didn't
so
even make the
dumb.
playoffs. They lost. They had
well, they got
they lost to
screwed. They didn't make the
Florida.
playoffs. Yeah,
They're they
you're
lost to
right. That
Florida,
was
who
a
was
bad
4 and
loss. It
8.
cost them the playoffs, but they still should have made it. If they would have made it, they would have. They wouldn't be, and they're still playing. But I know. Let's keep Notre Dame out and let's keep Texas out. So
Yeah.
you
Well,
know,
Notre Dame should have been in it before, way before TCU.
that's not true at all. No,
Yeah.
Notre Dame,
Notre Dame lost to A&M. Notre Dame is garbage.
No, they barely.
Okay, Notre Dame lost to a mediocre Miami team, and then they played nobody. Lost.
So
Look,
I
they
would rather
lost to.
do pick instead of
They beat
listening to
Southern
this.
Cal, and Southern Cal got beat last night by Big
Do
12
y'all want to do
TCU.
Miami versus Ohio State, or do y'all want to do TU versus Michigan?
did you
Don't say
see
TU. It's
Alex?
Texas.
Did
Give them
you
the respect.
see Alex though that like uh no the USC game is out for Notre Dame?
Yes, I did see that. I didn't
Yeah.
like
Good
it.
luck, Alex. Another. Hey, didn't Elizabeth? Didn't you say that all your Texas friends don't like it when people say TU on air? It needs to call them the University of Texas or the
The
It
Longhorns.
school in
hurts their
Austin,
feelings. It
the
hurts their
school in
feelings.
Austin, as in
Yeah.
the school in Austin.
Show them the respect they deserve because they kicked A&M's ass. Okay, just do that.
Um, do you want to lead the
Never.
picks or what? Or are
I
you
want to do the picks.
okay? Let's go. I'm
There we
I can
tired of
go.
start off.
listening to you
You're,
chirp.
me or Alex?
You.
You.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So Iowa and Vanderbilt. The line's 3.5. Vanderbilt's favored. Game's
Um,
going right now. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going all Big Ten because the SEC is dumpster fire. So I can just tell you right now. I'm going Iowa.
What what's
All
the
Big
line
Ten.
on it?
Vanderbilt's favored by 3.5.
It's
You should
already
have followed
seven
me
to
because
nothing.
since I'm the one who's making all the correct picks, you probably all want to follow me, right?
what'd you say, Alex?
I was already up 7 to nothing.
Exactly. The game's over.
I'm gonna
Joe
say
W.
Vanderbilt. I'm gonna say
Okay.
Vanderbilt.
Okay.
It's the beginning of the second quarter, 7 to nothing. See where the ball is. Yeah, I mean,
Izzy's got Vandy.
Diego's still quarterbacking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah. I mean they have the there was a game they played. I mean they ended up losing barely, but they played this one game against like a team that Joe thinks is elite and
They are late.
they came back like in the fourth quarter they didn't give up. So
Okay, at 1 o'clock we got Arizona and Duke. Duke is favored by 3.5.
Arizona State.
I'm gonna say Duke.
Damn it. Um, man, I'm gonna say Duke's play on both sides. Ball should fill over. I'm gonna go with Duke as well. Duke minus 3.5. Um, it's gonna be Izzy and JW.
I feel like he just learned how to write.
I gotta go Duke too. So
What'd you say, Alex?
I'm going with the Blue Devils.
Oh, are you? Okay, I'm gonna switch my pick then. I'm gonna stay
Okay.
opposite of y'all. Okay, so y'all are gonna give me 3.5. Izzy and Alex, and then I got JW, Arizona State. Okay, how about at 2 o'clock? Dun, dun, dun. Texas is favored by 5.5. March is playing, by the way. You're taking Michigan?
Absolutely. And I'm
I
getting
mean,
five and a half.
I would take Michigan normally because the Big Ten is the dominant conference now. And I said I was going to take them, but I can't do it against Texas. Texas is
Yeah,
just,
because Texas is the elite SEC team, right?
they are.
Okay.
Texas minus 5.5, JW. All right. Alex has Michigan. What do you have, Elizabeth? You
Hoodly,
going to jump with
hoodly.
your brother Joe or Alex?
Texas is favored by how much?
Five and a
Five and a
half.
half.
You know you want to pick the Longhorns and be a winner, don't you? Come on, do it. Do it. Give me that sign.
No, I'm not gonna do that, but I'll pick Texas.
Yes.
For
Oh
shame.
yeah. She's finally starting to see the light a little
No,
bit.
I'm
Pennies
not. I'm
flipped, and
not
now
seeing
she's
the
starting
light. They're playing Michigan that like
to.
Michigan has been through the ringer. Get real.
Okay, whatevs, whatevs. Okay, Nebraska and Utah. Utah is favored by 14.5.
I'm gonna say Utah.
I wonder if Winningham's going to be coaching.
Yeah, but Nebraska is so boo-boo.
They are boo boo. But they're probably going to be crying in their beer at Utah. I just went to Utah, so I'm going to go. We stayed in Salt Lake City, so I'm going with the Utes. That's a lot of points, though.
It is. And I
14.
and,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna take Nebraska. Okay,
I'm
next
going to have to
game.
change. I want to go with Nebraska as well.
Oh, you're changing?
Yeah, I'm getting the points.
All right, I'm gonna go with Izzy then. I'll let you
Okay.
have them. I'll go with my sister. We're gonna go together again. Let's see here. So that's gonna be Izzy and JW, and then Alex is gonna take Nebraska. All right, next we got Ohio State and Miami. Ohio State's favored by 9.5. I know what you're going to take, Elizabeth, just because you want Miami to play decent, so makes your Aggies look a little bit better, right? So you're going to take Miami
And I
plus nine and a
also
half.
think Michael Irvin is a very intelligent, morally,
He's an
ethically
idiot.
Are you out
outstanding
of your
guy.
Are you out of your mind?
Um, I like align my life with him, and he
Now you're starting to sound
believes
like JoJo.
he believes that Miami's gonna kill it. He I think he knows some stuff. So seems like a real intelligent guy, and like I'm gonna go with him.
This
Okay,
is going to be a defensive game, right?
not
Miami's got a
really.
pretty decent. I mean, they shut down one of the most powerful offenses in the NCAA.
Who?
So
Who?
A&M.
A&M's.
And then so I think what's going to I think I think it's going to be a great defensive game. Miami's got a little momentum going. And they're getting 9.5. So
That's
I'm
right.
taking the 9.5.
Okay.
Same. That's what I said.
Okay. You two suckers have Miami at 9.5, and I've got Ohio State running away with it. Okay. Moving
Yeah.
on.
Go
Next
you.
game is going to be Oregon Tech. No, Oregon's favored by 2.5. I got Oregon, and I'm giving 2.5.
Oregon's favored by 2.5.
Please pick Tech. Please
Is that
pick
what you
those
said?
Trumps. That's correct.
Yeah,
2.5.
I'm gonna pick Tech.
Okay.
I am too.
I think Oregon's
Good.
gonna get exposed.
Plus, Oregon's got to
Big
go all the
Ten.
way from Oregon all the way down to Florida. So they're going to be jet lagged.
They're gonna be so jet lagged, and the weather is gonna bother them.
Yep.
In Miami?
Yeah, it's
Oh my
humid.
God.
You
Yes.
know, They're
They won't
used to
know how to
like,
deal with that.
Let me ask you something. I mean, after this, after I've just explained to you, earlier before the show went on, are you going to start giving me my credit where the credit's due
no.
after this? You're still gonna ditch me.
What are you talking? You
You,
got a couple of picks right.
yeah, like you're acting
I'm
like,
undefeated. I'm undefeated so far in the college playoffs, by the way. Only person undefeated, by the way.
okay, well, you're acting like,
We lost
that's
one.
great. You picked Old Miss to beat Tulane. That's good. And you picked Oregon to beat JMU. Super proud of you.
And I picked Miami to beat A&M.
Only because
And
you pick
I
against
picked
A&M all
Alabama.
year long. You pick against A&M
Not
all
not
year
no,
long.
I
It doesn't.
didn't. No, I didn't
Yes, you
either.
bull butter. Okay,
The
against
Sanford,
Stanford.
yeah, Sanford.
Okay, but the thing is that you always pick against A&M, and so
Not always.
finally the cards fell in your favor, and now you're acting like you frickin'
I picked
move
Texas.
mountains.
I picked Texas when they played A&M.
That you always pick Texas when they play A&M. You pick Texas when they play anybody. So
That's
you
not
pick
true.
Texas when they
Even
play
yeah,
Ohio State.
Georgia. Yeah, you picked
Yeah,
Texas when they played Georgia. Guess
yeah,
what you got? You got that one wrong.
I
You
did
picked
get that one
Texas when
wrong.
they played Florida. Guess what?
yeah.
You
I
You
don't.
got
I
got
that
don't
one
that
think. I
wrong.
wrong.
don't think that. No, I was nervous about that.
Yeah, four
Anyway,
and eight,
it's
Florida
not
team. That's
you did
good.
you did nothing genius with this situation. Okay, I'm just
Okay.
a loyal fan who has positive poly pants on. And, what's the point in like supporting and going and having a good time, if you don't want your team to win? That's
I mean, I want him to win, but I'm a realist.
bananas.
Okay. I mean, you're not. You don't realistically think
You're a
correct.
troll. You're not a
Yeah, you are a
realist.
troll.
Wait a minute. Who gave A&M a lot of support this year? This guy did. Okay. Who went to Notre Dame, cheered on the Aggies at Notre
Because
Dame.
I forced you to.
All right.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but I was there. Right. Your brother left before the end of the game. He was not in the
I
stands.
didn't leave the stadium.
Are
Come
we
on.
going to the South Carolina game next year?
I don't care. That'd be a good one to go to, but I don't know. Whatever.
There's another one away game that Kimmy wanted to go
Alabama.
to. Yeah, Bama. Matter of fact, we got the. Y'all want to go to that one?
I would go to either one. Joe is going to be selfish and he's going to be like, I don't want to go to Bama because I already went. I already went to Bama with my A&M stupid hat.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna. If you want to do South Carolina, then we can do that. But I need to get tickets for the Bama. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. All right,
We
Bama,
have to
and
have a
speaking of
place to
Bama,
stay wherever
I
we
know.
go. That's the problem. If you go to Tuscaloosa, we're going to have to get a house on the water somewhere.
No, I mean, I stayed in Birmingham when I went to, that was fine. It was only like an hour and a half drive from Birmingham to Tuscaloosa. It
Is
was,
that where you flew into?
listen to this. So we went with Rodney Fisher and his wife. We stay in Birmingham. It's an hour and a half away. We go early because he wanted to see one of his shell buddies. So we get there like 4 hours before the game starts. As soon as I'm driving, as soon as we turn off and we're in Tuscaloosa, right? Turn off the main freeway, heading into town. Rodney says, "Uh-oh." And I looked in the rearview mirror and I saw this blank face on that he had. And I go, "What?" He goes, "I left the tickets in the hotel room." I didn't say a word. I just turned around and drove back to Birmingham and got the tickets and we got back. The good news was is we were there so early that the traffic wasn't so bad and I was able to, but still leaving the tickets there, had to drive back, get the tickets, and then come back. And then we go to the game. It was when Trill Hill was our quarterback, and we were ranked because that year we beat South Carolina. Like when South Carolina had Spurrier as their coach, and they were like in the top 10, we beat them like a drum at their place. So we were ranked in the top 10. We were like 6 or 7. Alabama was 2 or 3, and they beat us 58-0. I was gone by halftime.
Oh, that's
Gone.
shocking.
It was two
That's
years
not
after
like
the
you.
Manziel game. Yeah.
That was
Anyway,
good. That was a good story. Thanks for that.
Yeah,
Let's go to the next pick, please.
Indiana and Bama.
I've already got it down. I'm giving
What's
7 points.
the spread?
7,
7.
and I've got Indy.
I'm going with Bama.
I
I don't
got
know if you know
Indiana
this,
too.
but we already picked these, and Tony went with Indiana.
So do I. He's a smart man. Ole Miss and Georgia. Georgia's favored by 6.5.
Georgia.
Ole Miss.
Yay, Izzy and JW minus 6.5. Alex is going to take Ole Miss because Alex has them going to the finals. I don't know. I think either team is going to get smoked by Ohio State. So,
Yeah,
and
because it's
that's
Big
that's
Ten.
all we're going to do because the rest of the games are garbage after that.
That's fine with me. I think bowl games. I heard someone say this, and I'm going to agree with it. It's not, I want to say, I can't remember who. It was Josh Pate. I heard him say this, I think, on TexAgs. He was saying, like, did I say this already to y'all on the podcast where play the bowl games at like the second game of the year? Like, make the bowl games, like, whatever you got from the year before, whatever your record was, whatever, make the bowl game before the season starts so that it's like an interesting game because everyone's still playing. It's all the players. No one opts out. You know what I mean? And it's still like a family thing because the bowl games is like during the holidays. So if you do it before school starts, then that is still like a good game to watch.
So you're saying opening up with the bowl games?
Well, not, I mean, he said yes and no. Like you could still have like a few games, like a few UTEP or UTSA type games, like one before, and then do the bowl game like the second week. And I kind of like that. And that way the bowl games don't go away.
Well, I think what they need to clean up everything with NIL money and all, and have a cap or something, and there needs to be contracts signed.
Yeah. There,
So if what
yeah.
they need to clean up what's going on with the bowl games now, and then that way, I mean, even whenever the guys transfer out, they
The
can still
portal.
the
Yeah.
portal, yeah, they can go in and go play in a bowl and make them look even better. Maybe even get more money. I don't know.
So
So I mean,
another dude at a Christmas party I went to, hopefully he's a follower now. He was pretty impressed that I was on a podcast. But anyway, he was saying he thinks that like it needs to be like in brackets and like for certain amounts of deals, like NIL deals and crap, gives you also like how many years or how long you have to wait to get in the portal. See what I'm saying? Like if you take
yeah,
$1 of NIL money, then you can't go in the portal for a year or something like that, and have like tiers.
something needs to happen because what they're doing now is ridiculous. I mean,
Well,
and
I'm sure they're listening to this podcast
absolutely,
and I'm putting
because
lotion
we're not
on
the
because it's like real hot. It's real dry here. So I'm putting lotion on. Anyway, Joe, are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening, but I was thinking about, are we done with this? Can I move on? Because I mean, it's a complete joke. The NIL. I mean, you can say you can do something about it, but I mean, what are you going to do? Right now these players are hiring agents, I think, and it's like whatever. So um, I was thinking about A&M's failures in the playoff game,
Oh
and
God.
no, no, and this is actually constructive. This is something that made me think back 25, 30 years ago. Yeah, 30 years ago.
I'm
When A&M
barely
had
that old.
success, when A&M had success, I think it was because of the quarterback that they had, right? So last time we had major success, it was Johnny Football. Would you agree with that? Yes or no?
I mean,
last time we had success. Yeah, I
Like
mean,
when we won a bowl game, when we were
yeah,
dominant, we were good. I mean, how great was it when Johnny Football played for Texas A&M, especially his freshman year? You
yeah.
know,
yeah, it was great.
beat
Regardless
Alabama
of
on the road, beat Oklahoma like a drum in the Cotton Bowl because Johnny had the it factor. Going back before that, remember a guy named Bucky Richardson?
oh, I loved him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too, man. Bucky was great. His passing wasn't awesome, but dude, he had heart. He
He
was
knew
a
how to run.
winner, and he would run you over, and he was a
Yep.
badass. And then right before him was Kevin Murray, Tyler's brother, and yeah, he had some really good players around him. He had two great running backs, Roger Vick and Anthony Toney.
Yeah.
But he also had Keith Bernstein as a tight end. That was like his number one receiver. But Kevin Murray found ways to win football games, you know?
Well, he also had the wrecking crew too.
Yeah, he did. He had a great, but he still, even with the wrecking crew. I mean, I thought A&M had a good defense this year. But you got to have that quarterback, man, that just, and Marcel Reed showed signs of it. But when it came down, I mean, led the team to an 11-0 season. But the second half of the Texas game, I knew he was done, you know?
How, how many times do you repeat this? Like,
He just doesn't have it. I mean, the most important games, especially beating Texas. Kevin Murray beat Texas like a drum. Bucky Richardson beat Texas like a drum. Johnny Manziel, if he would have played Texas, he'd have beat him like a drum.
oh,
You lose to
that's a really
Texas.
good. I mean, you're like, if he would have played, like, get real.
He would have. If Texas was on our schedule when Johnny football was playing, he'd have kicked their ass. But he didn't play
Okay.
him. So it's the quarterback. It is the quarterback is so important to your football team, in my opinion. Okay. Especially at A&M. And A&M in the last 30 years, we had success. We had success when we had really good defenses, but we could never win the big bowl game, because our quarterback sucked.
Well, you
You
also
know,
have to have the wide receivers, and that showed this year too. I mean, even with Manziel, he had Evans, which is probably he should have won the Heisman over freaking
Yeah.
over Johnny. I mean, because
Yeah.
no,
he's a stud.
Yes.
And he
no,
threw it in his vicinity and he caught it.
I
I mean,
agree.
it's stupid catches,
He
and
did, but he
that's
also made
all
some
Manziel had
unbelievable
to do, just
runs.
throw it in the air.
Yeah, he also made some unbelievable runs.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
So, I mean, Johnny had it, man, and Johnny would get in your face just like Bucky would, wouldn't back down from nobody, and I don't think that they have that right now. I just don't think they do. I mean, you find a way to win. Again, do I need to
it's
repeat the
his
line that
second
I
year.
told you?
It's his second year, right? He's a
More
sophomore.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny did it his freshman year,
Well,
Yeah.
freshman
And then he
first
went
Johnny,
to
year.
shit. And then he went to shit the
He didn't
next
yeah.
really
year.
go to shit. The defense was awful.
Bert,
Yeah,
Johnny
you
went.
scored 42 points at home against Alabama, and Alabama scored 49.
Do
Who else
you
scored
want
42
me?
points against
Do you
Alabama?
want me to like bring out some of his interviews and stuff where he said he once he won the Heisman, it was over, and like he just threw in the towel?
Yeah.
Winners find a way, losers find an excuse.
Yeah, and
Yep.
Johnny's got a lot of class too.
He does. I thought that was awesome how he made a commitment on College Game Day and showed up, you know. I thought that was super cool. Oh
Yeah.
wait, he didn't show up. And you know what? He lost a follower in his face.
Okay. That's wonderful.
I mean, why can't he like why can't he just freaking like act right?
That's
You
just not
know?
who he is. He doesn't act right.
Oh my
He's
God.
spoiled.
Obviously. Anyway, that was disappointing, but I do follow Alex Caruso now. I like that guy. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
What's next? Do y'all want to talk about Notre Dame or are y'all done for the day? Notre Dame getting out of USC. Who are they going to play next year? How are they going to get to be at least ranked number 12?
It's gonna be pretty weak next year, but they're still gonna go undefeated, and then I guess they have to be undefeated in order to get in the playoffs. So, and that's what the committee did to them. I mean, they they had them in the playoffs the whole year long. I mean, that from the very beginning, and then right the week of they changed their mind.
Yeah,
So nothing happened between what Miami did or what Notre Dame did from the time that they had them in it and then the time that they kicked them out.
I
So
agree.
now
I
what
think
Notre
that
Dame is
was
forced to do is they're supposed to play a soft schedule so they go undefeated and then they go into the playoffs
I
that way.
think that was janky how the committee did that, but now everybody's going to punish Notre Dame because everyone's catching on that like
To be undefeated, how you gonna punish them by being undefeated?
what does it matter if you're undefeated against a bunch of JV teams?
It's
I mean,
okay.
they're still in the NCAA.
I mean, their schedule, I mean, they got to play BYU at BYU next year. So that's gonna be a tough one.
True.
They got Wisconsin, who's average. They got to play Miami. Um, but other than that, I mean, Syracuse, Stanford, SMU will be tough. They'll
Yeah.
have them at home. Boston College, joke. Miami at home. Um, anyway,
Boston College, though, that's the Catholics versus that's always tight.
yeah, could be.
Well, it was tight this year when they played Boston
Yeah,
College,
exactly. I
s-
mean,
which
God just
is
doesn't know which way
crazy
to
because
go.
Boston College, I mean, did they win a game?
I don't think they did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway, so I do feel like Notre Dame is going to be forced to join a conference. I really do. And I love Notre Dame. Okay? I love Notre Dame, but I also just think they're a little elitist, and like you gotta join the conference.
it's about the money. They get paid so much money. Why would they?
Yeah,
Why would they change that?
The TV revenue from NBC.
I understand that. I just think well, then you're gonna get punished because you're gonna be playing JV teams.
That's okay.
Okay,
They'll still
whatever.
make it the playoffs.
Hmm.
Okay, we'll see about that. All right, Alex, you have a tea time?
Actually, now I have to go and go to lunch with Puddin and Bubba, and then I postpone my tea time till 3.
Why wouldn't you postpone your tea time when I wanted to do the podcast and you're like, sorry, I have tea time.
Well, it's Puddin and Bubba. It's not Izzy. I mean, I'd love you to death, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
Okay, do you have something to say over there, Mr. Freaking Texas?
Are you talking to me, Swami?
Yeah,
Oh, what else do you want to talk about?
that
You
was
know,
what I
we got
had
the
on our
ticks.
agenda. But I also
Yeah.
didn't know if y'all had anything intelligent to say. I feel like I'm the only one who brings any
For
meat
sure.
to the grill
That
here, you
that's what
know?
everybody says. They
I mean,
they
I
don't
had some.
understand why Joe and I are down here.
Yeah, if all you do is talk the whole time, and you're the only one that has any kind of intelligent conversation. What do you even have us for? I mean, let me ask you a question about last week. Did you script everything for Tony?
No, and he was actually talking way too much.
Oh my God.
Like I was like, "Can you shut up already?"
I love it how he started when he said, I was battered after the football game, but once the girls won in volleyball, I was proud again.
That's because he's a true A&M
I love Tony
former
to death.
student.
He is so good. He's got such a great heart. Love him to death. He is wonderful. And he's a great ag. He really is. He is a wonderful Aggie. I wish I could be like him. He always sees the positive in
Me too.
in everything. And I can't get to I can't get to where he is. I wish I could, but I can't.
Although he didn't see the positive, after the first interception last week, he was up into the club.
Yeah, I had to join them.
Did you really? Y'all
Oh
didn't
yeah, I
stay in your
did.
seats?
No. Oh, I came up in the fourth. He was already up there, and he told me that Izzy kicked him out because he wasn't being very positive.
I can't listen to him be like that. I can't. It drives me nuts. And I'm trying to be optimistic and I have to do my breathing patterns to calm down. And I just said, I need you to leave. They were doing better when he left anyway.
Yeah, because they saw that he wasn't sitting up there with you. That's the
Yeah.
reason why. Yeah,
So
he
are
was
you
going
are
there.
you superstitious, Elizabeth?
I'm not superstitious. I'm just a little stitious.
A little stitious? Oh my
That's
gosh.
from The Office. Michael Scott says that. But Tony does that and I just tell him, you don't have that much power, Tony. Like he'll say like, I didn't wear my snap shirt. Like that was what happened against Texas. He said he wasn't wearing his new snap shirt, which he was
And he
wearing
wore
all the other
against
games. And so he wore it against Miami
what was already ruined because he didn't wear it.
because he
Right.
didn't wear it. Yeah. So anyway, I just tell him you don't have that much power. I will say my outfit was pretty fire. I'm shocked that they didn't pull through just because of that outfit.
Yeah, she looked like she was wearing I don't know, some kind of fur coat,
It was a
maroon fur
it
coat.
was maroon fur coat and
Yeah,
my pants had glitter on them.
Lord.
Anyway, it was a tough game though.
it
But
was.
you know what? I,
You know who really struggled was my son.
yeah, he called. Okay, so we talked to him the whole way home,
Yeah,
and
he was
the
really upset.
entire way home, he was very upset. And he and Tony were like spinning off into the galaxy of negativity. But we, when we were leaving, I heard in the parking lot, Tony was very angry, and I could hear some ruckus. Like me and the kids were just walking ahead because I didn't want to listen to them. And I heard ruckus, and I turn around, and there's these giant Miami fans at their car, and Tony's over there. I hear his voice over there. And so I'm like, is he getting in a fight with the Miami fans? Like I was terrified. And I go over there and he's high-fiving them. And I heard one guy go, "Hey man, thanks a lot. Thanks, man. You're cool." And Tony's like, "Yeah, well, you got our ass." And he was, walking off. And every Miami fan, he stopped and like either shook their hand and said, "Good game," or high-fived them and said, way to come in here and handle business," or something like that.
Yeah.
And he did that. We did that and I even started doing it because it was actually fun. And the Miami fans were in shock. They like
Yeah,
couldn't believe.
they all came out and said, we don't understand what's going on in College Station. We thought you guys were going to start tearing us a new one, and y'all were congratulating us.
Yeah.
Well, but the thing is that happens when you go to Austin. College Station's a different atmosphere.
Yeah, why would you want to be nice to people after you got your ass kicked? Uh,
I don't know. I just appreciated
Sportsmanship. It's called
yeah.
sportsmanship.
And it
yeah.
And
made me focus on and I told him like go beat the hell out of Ohio State, like I said that
Oh
to
my
him.
gosh.
And and then I saw TikToks after where Miami people who I didn't even recognize them. They weren't anybody I spoke to,
It
but
was embarrassing.
they were like, man, A&M fans are high
Yeah.
class. And then
Oh.
another one of the Barstool guys, the Tennessee guy,
yeah,
hmm
he said like weeks ago, he said I A&M fans are like awesome. He's like they're so welcoming, they're so kind. And so I like that. And so I wanted to go ahead and go along with that, okay?
well, the thing is we're battered, right? And it's kind of like we're numb now. And
Yeah.
so when we lose, it's like, okay, we lost again,
I mean,
turn
it
the
was
page.
good. It
Let's
was,
go win the national championship in volleyball.
yeah. And wool judging and meat judging. We kill it.
Absolutely.
And then
Yes,
don't forget about indoor track and field.
for sure. Equestrian. We kick ass in equestrian.
Yeah. Sometimes tennis. All right. So that's that. Thanks for Oh, and sponsors, I don't know if y'all noticed, but our number one sponsor, our big time, big money sponsor, Bruce White was on last week, and
Yeah.
he's running an ad in the Belleville Times. I'll send y'all a picture. It says like Happy New Year from your favorite college football podcast, Battered and Proud.
Did you brush his hair for him?
No, I did
No.
not. And it was covering, he was wearing an OU shirt and his hair was covering
That his
the
real hair
OU.
was that a wig?
That's
No,
his
that's real.
real hair.
When I lived in Belleville, he didn't have that hair. I mean,
It was after
he looked
COVID.
really good. And then he went hippie style.
Yeah, after COVID, because like when you couldn't go
It's so funny.
to get your hair cut, so he embraced it. And then I think he said, I could be putting words in his mouth, but I think he said, when we went to state, if they won, he'd cut his hair, and we freaking lost. So he didn't cut his hair. And he's superstitious, so he probably thinks that like that has something to do with, I mean,
Yeah.
Anyway, but
All right.
that's all. All right,
All
well
right.
we'll convene next week when we talk about Ole Miss continuing on after Georgia, and we'll talk about how smart Alex is. And then I'm sure Joe, some of his picks will not pull through, and then he can't peacock around and act like he's
Yeah.
amazing
Like
I'm already
exactly.
peacocking.
because of 1 week of good picks.
Hey, and thank you for letting
Actually,
us
two
have last
weeks.
week off.
Yeah, yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, Tony and Bruce did a great job, by the way.
I did.
That's the night that I think Bruce is the carrier of the flu because that's the night Tony and I came down with the flu. It was pretty bad. And Bruce said he normally is carrying the disease. So,
Oakley dokley.
all right, have a blessed day and um we'll talk after the games this week.
Deuces.
I'm good. See ya.
Bye.